entire crew. Minor league baseball now on the show as our coverage comes to you from the double. Stepping up is Andy Ibanez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground to third. He's got it. And there's one away. Next to stand in is Jax Biggers. First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. White over to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Striding in is Federico Velasquez as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Guys, we take a look at the home nine as they take the field tonight. They come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Yeah, guys, this team is certainly coming together. Everyone, we were down there before.
Well, the side is retired as they make the play. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Charles LeBlanc. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting nine for this one. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second. Next up is Pascual Vieira. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
And it's quickly 0-2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. And as he punches him out there, he collects his first Double-A strikeout.
Well, I'm sure that feels good, and maybe he'll keep the ball or something. But you know his sights are set on a lot higher than Double-A ball. Figuring out how to strike out a lot more guys at this level as he progresses in the minors will be one of the keys for him reaching the big leagues.
Sam Huff stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Ground ball right side. Oh, what a stop on the slide. What an outstanding play to end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. So stepping in is Carl Chester as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Swung on and missed.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So next to bat will be Kevin Mendoza. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
No. Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Just flat out frozen there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Batting none.
Stepping in now, Francesco Alessio. Lifted down the line in left. It's down for an extra base hit as they have their first hit of the contest. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing, but hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the 0-1. Oh, got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
swung on and hit in the air to left. And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. All set for the start of the inning, and stepping up as the shortstop, Jack Biggers.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
Stepping in once again is Federico Velasquez. He bounced out last time up. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Now batter, second baseman.
Digging in will be Charles LeBlanc. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Over to first, and that retires the side. So they go quietly here in this half inning. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the DH, Juan Vieira. Good off-speed pitch, had him out in front for strike 1. And he fouls this one off.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And there's the first out. The batter will be Sam Huff. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out. Now at the plate, here is Carl Chester, grounded out in his last at-bat. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Digging in, the switch hitter, Kevin Mendoza. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Kevin Mendoza.
Here's the first pitch. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now. Bounce down the third baseline. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Standing in now, Francisco Alessio. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Count remains at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Wow, this guy has been on top of it today, pushing the throttle and pulling it when he needs to.
Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Well, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
No hits to this point. Lined but speared on a hop. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings. Now into the box, Jax Biggers, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. That's 1-0. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding this.
Fastball called strike, 1-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Here it comes. Got him to go after that one. He's in a quick hold, 0-2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Grounded weakly toward third. Fielded cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Stepping in next, Charles LeBlanc. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. So now to the plate, Juan Vieira. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Nah, they just haven't had much of an answer, Matty. They've been off balance and baffled all game. He's got a nice, comfortable lead. You have to think he's going to pound the strike zone. But here, get aggressive.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he can go in right here.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Juan Vieira becomes the first out of the inning.
The catcher, number 55.
So here is Sam Huff. Flew out last time up. In there, no balls in the strike.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the running play. 2 down. At the plate now is Carl Chester. He flew out in his last AB. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. Fouled off.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Can't ask for much more than this. 8 shutout innings thus far. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Rockhounds lead it 9-0. Now it'll be Kevin Mendoza starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Next, it'll be Francesco Alessio, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Cold strike. strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2. On the ground to the left side. He's got it. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Andy Ibanez. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answers for the great pitching so far in this one.
And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Oh, man. So close, but yet so far. Can you imagine giving up 1 hit, pitching such good baseball for 9 innings, but 1 base hit kept him from baseball history?
10-0, the final shutout score in this one. The Rockhounds led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered.
1 hit, 1 error. They left just 1 runner on base.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight we wrap up this 3-game weekend series between the Frisco Rough Riders and the Midland Rockhounds. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Kyle Friedrichs will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note.
Up next, Kobe Bryant.
Batting 7th, the designated hitter, Kobe Bryant.
Hey, see it. Drive it. Go, big dog.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Chester is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. And now here is Kobe Bryant, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
The designated hitter, Kobe Bryant.
First delivery to him. Now a ball lined toward the alley and left center.
Come on, go, home.
And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
He didn't fool anybody there because he was waiting on that curveball all the way. Stays back and lets it break right over the heart of the plate. Gives it a ride and drives in a run. Nice piece of hitting right there.
Next up, Colin Thoreau. He bounced out last time up.
The catcher, Colin
Bryant stands at second with 2 gone.
Hey, here we go, big guy. Come on.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Striding forward now is the DH, Kobe Bryant. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Bryant.
Hey, let it fly.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch high in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Out. 3. He's out.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
So now here is Kobe Bryant. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9.
This is the part of the game where I think we really start seeing what teams are made of, both in terms of battling back, showing some
Man, that's what you would call an efficient outing. 1 pitch and he gets the save.
Here now is our final
He
line
doesn't get...
It's actually happening. The organization has decided to try him as both a position player and as a pitcher. They're really trying it here at the AA level. Jonathan Mayo of MLB Pipeline is with me. Jonathan, do you think this can work?
I mean, can it work, Ben? Yeah, of course it can work. It hasn't worked all too often. There are more and more teams who are trying to make it work. Most of these guys as amateurs were two-way players. They don't specialize usually until later on, and often they choose one or the other. You see more and more teams really making an effort to let players do both, to see maybe one jumps to the foreground on its own organically. It's awfully hard just because of the amount of work that you have to put in to excel either as a hitter and position player or as a pitcher. Naturally, some work is going to be taken away from one or the other if you're splitting your focus. And that's why we haven't seen it too often. Guys have to be tremendous athletically to be able to do both. The work ethic has to be off the charts. It's happened a couple of times at the major league level, but it's few and far between. So I'm really interested to see if it's going to work out in this case.
A prospect receives a check-in from his agent, who wants to make sure his client's career is being launched in a way that suits the young man's goals and ambitions.